Okay, here we go. Guess what? So I had just done like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of video, and then looked down and realized that I hadn't started the camera thing, which is, I would say, pretty typical for me. I mean, not like, just, little things that you're unaware of. I'm sure everybody does that. So yeah, I'm outside, it's cold, the light's fading. I'm trying to get it done quickly, or going to, because for one, it's gonna rain, probably, and two, the first one that I made, first attempt was like 20 minutes long, and no, 25, more like 25 or 30, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I want it to be easy and not like bored stiff. Not, you wouldn't be bored stiff, but there would be moments where it's just far too long pauses, unnecessary detail, that kind of thing. Anyways, so, I'm Zadriela on Personality Cafe, and I thought it was high time I made a video challenge thingamajig, because I've been on there for, like, what I feel like is a really long time, and it's just, today seemed like a good day to do it. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I know there's probably going to be wind. I've never really recorded outside in the air. And, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do this quickly. First question, well, I suppose I should say, if I post this on the INFJ forum, I'm sure you wouldn't actually need to know that I'm INFJ. Well, whatever. INFJ, anagram 4 wing 5, and then 6 wing 7, 9 wing 1. First question, what makes you angry? It makes me angry when people don't listen to me, or when they brush me aside, or when they just disregard my thoughts. When they obviously think that what I'm saying is invalid, that kind of thing. It makes me angry when people act knowing that they're gonna hurt somebody strongly, or when they know that when they do something and it's messed up and they know it is and they do it anyways. Oftentimes for like just selfish reasons. I hate that. What else? To be honest, I don't get angry very often. I can probably count on my hand the number of times. No, I wouldn't be able to fill 5 because it comes and goes so quickly that one time I was furious, and that's about the only one that stays in my mind, really. Okay. Number 2. What do you dislike most about people? I love people that are creative without trying, people that are reflective about things, people that pay attention, people that find interest in their surroundings and in ideas and thoughts, and it's cool. People that find the world as beautiful a place as I do. I really like that. And in contrast, I dislike it when people are so negative that it just holds them back, I feel like. And when they just, I know I had a post about this at some point, and just that I'm trying to figure out where the line is between, me looking at them and saying that it's holding them back, that it's not good for them, that blah blah blah, where that is okay versus assuming that I know them well enough to say that, or assuming that they should be capable of that and are just choosing not to. It's I'm not sure yet about that, but I know that that's something that I dislike, and I find it really hard to deal with, and it it's one of the few things that gets me short-tempered really quickly, is when they're just constantly being negative about stuff, or pouring, like dumping, not just sharing emotions, not just seeking help or guidance or understanding, but when they're just pushing stuff on other people, maybe not even realizing it, and it ends up being a intention thing. Yeah, okay. Another thing that I like about people, I can't remember if I covered this already in this, but I like it when they're confident. I love it. I love watching people that just have this surety about them, that they know who they are, they know what they want to do, they know what their opinions are, they know what is right and what is wrong to them, they know where they're going. They have energy and force to them, and strength, and I just look at people like that and I'm like, oh, you're so beautiful, like, don't even know how beautiful you are. But so that's another thing that I like. I should just go inside, don't it? Because I really want to finish this though, now that I've started it. Do you like animals? Did I answer that? It's so hard to remember what I've done, because, like, having attempted this the first time, and then the second time not, like, talking all that ways, and then not pressing the record button. So I'm just gonna answer it. Do you like animals? Yes, I like... Wait, no, I must have already answered this. Maybe? Oh gosh. I really don't know. Do you like animals? I'm just gonna go with it. Sorry if you've already heard it. Yes, I like animals. I love animals. I love watching their movements. I love watching the way they, like, the weight of them. I love the textures. I love the way the light goes on them, or the different characteristics of, like, the different creatures. I see an animal, my heart just kind of melts. Like, it's really, it's like, I love people just as much, but I love that I get to stare at animals. Like, I can't stare at people without being creepy, you know. Can't. Animals let me, you know. I think it very much relates, or maybe I wouldn't say that it was the cause of me wanting to become an animator, but it definitely is related to my interest in movement and weight and motion and representing life in a moving format, I guess, through, like, across time. So yeah, I like animals. I like animals a lot. I don't really like one more than another. Like to me, all animals are just so awesome. Like, even, like, little crickets or little ladybugs or worms, like fish. I especially like fish. So I guess maybe it is kind of a hierarchy thing. And peacocks, I love peacocks. And jellyfish. What do you like most about the favorite people in your life? I feel like I already answered that, but then, like, I feel like I've already answered all of these. If it starts raining, I have to run. So I'm just gonna skip that one. What do you like, dislike most about yourself? I dislike that I don't have as much confidence as I would like. I dislike my forgetful. Surely I've been over these. I'm so sorry if I have. I dislike my memory. I dislike that I don't have much willpower in the moment. like, I want to be able to get to my long-term goals, and when I can't accomplish things because I'm just so satisfied doing whatever it is that I'm doing, then it's unfulfilled potential, and that upsets me. Like, it's me not being the person that I can be, and I really want to be fully at my best. What do I like most? I like most that I like my love of life, probably in the same way that I like it in others. Like, it's good. Life is good. I like that I can make people laugh sometimes. I like when my awkwardness is enjoyed by others. I like that I can listen when people need me. I like that I can be a source of strength for them. Like, I like my hair. My hair used to be like hereabouts, like a year ago. Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. It was short though. I like that I can notice things. I like being able to. I feel like I can enjoy life on a level that like some other people can't. So like I'm looking here and like all of these rocks and like the grass around me and the plants and whatever else. I could sit here and be content for so long if it weren't cold. I'm kind of, like, aside from the cold. I like that I feel like I can do whatever things that I put my mind to. Like, I like that I have a sense of that I understand my capabilities. That I trust in things and like my own like not just abilities but strength and like that I'll be okay, you know. I like that I can trust that other people will as well, and that the world will be in the, I mean, like, for a simple example, people that are afraid of death. I'm not afraid of it. I think for the simple fact that everything before me has died. There's obviously something in place that makes it work, and if everything else can do it, then I can do it too, you know? So, anyways, next question. Do you care about being fashionable? I care about it, but not to the extent that I actually, like, wear the things that I want to wear or get the things that I want to get. Like, if I have money, I find it, like, it feels like I have to make an excuse for myself to actually go out and get something that I really enjoy, you know? But I value fashion in that what you wear can be a representation of yourself, and I like being able to say, hey, this is me, and seeing other people, and being able to recognize it in them as well, like the things that make us individual and unique and us. I like expression. That's very likely why I have, like, that feeds into that whole artist thing as well. But I mean, do I care about it to the extent that it affects my opinion about people? Only if you're lazy. Like, it's okay to be lazy every once in a while with your wardrobe. No, I don't care about that. But I care about it when you're constantly that way, and I mean, mainly because it shows that you don't have, either you don't value yourself enough to do it, or you don't value other people's opinions enough to at least put on a clean shirt to, you know, I mean, like, obviously, if you have money issues or something, people do what they can do. I would only let it affect my opinion of somebody if it was in a situation where there was no reason why they couldn't do it, I guess. Not, and like, the extent to which that is required changes. I guess I don't have a really good, clear-cut standard on that. Do you prefer to fit in or stand out? I prefer both. I mean, I know you're supposed to pick one, but if I'm feeling different, I prefer to fit in. If I'm feeling like everybody else, I want to stand out. I don't want to be confined to one or the other. I want to have the full range. I want to be capable in both areas. I want to, I don't want to be limited to what people expect of me or to what I expect of myself. Other thoughts on that? No. I mean, there are definitely a lot of times when I'm in a group situation and all I want is to fit in, or if I'm uncomfortable, then I don't want people to see that I'm uncomfortable, and that would be a case where I'd want to fit in. The other day I had a studio critique, and there was this, one of the pieces that the student presented was an audio clip of it was 11 minutes long, and it was a third of it was a recording of a faucet running, and then the second third of it was just silence, and then the last third of it was a microwave going. It wasn't super creative, it wasn't engaging, it wasn't whatever, and everybody was talking about it being this immersive thing. I didn't really get that. For me, it was emphasizing the fact that the artist has this ability to have this power over the viewer, the listener, that they can just not only have that power, but it also forces you to make peace with your own expectations for yourself and how you operate within that setting, and how you operate in relation, how you interact with the piece. And where was I going with that? It was something about what? I wish I could hear whoever's listening so they could just tell me what it is that I'm forgetting I was talking about. It was something about the silence portion. It was fitting in. So in that silence, we were all sitting there, and it was very obvious to me that all of us, the amount of movement and and noises and whatever else dropped. Nobody was willing to break that silence. They all, none of them felt as though they could even, there were a few people that moved their feet here and there, or I was peeling an orange. I was trying to be quiet. Anyways, the point is, so in that sort of situation, obviously, I want to fit in. You didn't need that to really understand the concept. Next question. What activities do you enjoy? I enjoy anything art related. I love to work with, I love digital painting. I want to get better at it. I also love oil paints. I want to get better at that. I love music. Love immersing myself in music. I love getting so involved in the sound and the emotions to the point where I can't hear my own thoughts, because that's that's the point at which I just feel, I don't know how to describe it, but it's good. So I love art, I love music, I love science, I love thinking about all of the improvements that we're moving towards as like a species. I love surfing the web page for the Discovery Channel. I don't like the news so much because that can get depressing, but I really like anything that gives me new information, interesting things to think about. I love listening to people. I love watching people really closely. I love absorbing the life around me. I like making videos. Don't usually upload them, but I enjoy making them. I love journal writing because it gives me a chance to really think things through and come to a better understanding about myself, which I didn't even realize until this past year how important that was to me. Like around that time when I was figuring out about type 4s in general. Love hanging out with friends. I love going places, doing exciting things. I like experiencing anything that I can. I love listening to voices. I love gosh, what do I not love? You know? What? Basically anything that could be positive. Those are the things. Like this brick wall in front of me. Here, let me see if I can show you. Maybe? Sorry. It's not a really good. Anywho. Stuff. I love life. That's what I love. What makes you feel secure? I feel secure when I recognize that people that I'm talking to or know or am in contact with, when I recognize that they recognize me, that they think positively of me. I feel secure when I know that my existence is valuable to the people around me, or when I can be outside and feel content in my place in the world. Like that sense of just peacefulness, that all of that is what makes me feel secure. And when I accomplish things, like when I'm lazy, I get so insecure about stuff. I think those are fireworks. I wonder what they're doing. I love... There we go with I love again. It's not the question. Jenna, it's not the question. Whoop. Now you guys know my name. So, secure definitely has a base in the people around me. Definitely has it, like, in when I do what I'm capable of. When I am confident in that I am doing the best that I can. Money doesn't make me feel secure unless I have absolutely none of it. I mean, I guess that would make me feel insecure. When people are angry at me, I feel incredibly insecure. When they disagree with me, I guess I don't trust, or I do trust myself, but there's still a certain amount of doubt when that comes up. God, I'm at 24 minutes, which is what I was trying to not do. But oh well, because, like, I don't want to do another version of this, another round. So I'll just go on to the next question. Do you like being in a relationship? Why or why not? The last one that I was in, I didn't like. I liked it in the beginning. I think it was really valuable for me. I think I learned a lot. But I disliked it at the end because I ended up feeling super, like, nothing I said mattered, or like I couldn't even say my thoughts for fear of, like, you know that expression that people get on their faces when you say something and they're just waiting to say the next thing, or doesn't, they don't think about it, they don't acknowledge it, it's just, they listen to you because of the obligation, not because they want to listen to you, you know. It's a very big difference. That I was feeling that all the time around him, but he's a really good guy, so I had trouble getting out of the relationship because I felt bad about wanting to, and that's a story for another day. So essentially, that one didn't go well, but I learned a lot, and I'm really hopeful for any future relationships, and I think that it's a thing that can be really good for me, and I would love to not be so lonely at points, you know. Everybody probably wishes that. My dream guy, I think, would be an ENTP type 8, maybe a redhead, maybe a black man, maybe an Asian guy, I don't know why, but like, Caucasian like me, just like brown hair or whatever, it's a little too close to me. What else? So yeah, hope for the future. I'm confident I'll find somebody that I really am comfortable around, and that we can really improve each other's lives, rather than like sucking away at each other, you know? What do you love and why? Totally answered that. Wow, it's just gonna be people, things, places. Love Kansas City. I love mountains. I saw mountains for the first time the other day. I love the outdoors. I love places with lots of people. There was this art fair down in the plaza last year that I want to go to this whenever it comes up next. But like having just like crowds of people. And obviously I wouldn't want to go unless like I felt safe and love going with other people that I really trust, and that security thing. But I love crowds of people. I love events like fairs, like places where there are rides. I like book things. I love walking into bookstores and smelling the books. So much potential there. But I'll move on. What do you spend the most time thinking about? I think you already got an idea of that, but in case it wasn't obvious, personality theory, people, life, good things. You know, like myself, where I'm headed, what I want to improve, what I love, anything like that. How much have you changed over the years? I also think about relationships a ton. Like, I think about specific people that I'm either, like, romantically interested in, or... Hi! Making a video.
Oh, sorry.
So you might not... Well, I mean, I'm just warning you before you walk into something that'll be online.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you inside. Okay. You look pretty, by the way.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was my other roommate. I have two. It's nice. That was the INFJ. She's a lovely person. What was I? How much have you changed over the years? I used to be way more insecure than I am now. Used to be couldn't express things, like, I have a hard time expressing things now, but it was really bad then. I used to be more awkward, more aloof, more, like I had a harder time in spaces where I was uncomfortable, or, like, there were people around that I didn't know. My mom had to, like, teach me how to, like, appear more approachable. I used to be extremely self-pitying when I was, like, 8 to 13, maybe. That was, like, come super far from there. So yeah, my interests have expanded. I am, like, when I think about things, it's more in detail, more intricate, more, like, I understand better the kinds of things that I'm thinking about. I understand way more about myself. I know what I like in people. I know, like, I almost know it too well, to the point where, some people that I know question whether or not I'm, like, maybe, like, closing myself off from better opportunities, you know, by having this expectation of what I like. But like, I've thought about it, and I think it's okay. Like, I'm not rejecting other people because of those likes. I've just noticed a tendency in the same way that MBTI kind of takes note of tendencies in people but doesn't expect them to act a certain way before they've actually done the action, you know. What color do you like? Love orange. Love orange so much. It's just got this fantastic energy and playfulness and bright, lovely. It's a lovely color. I want, like, when I was younger, I told my dad that I wanted a really loud orange car. I don't know why I want it to be loud, but I want it to be loud. And it's too bad that it has this, like, that some people take it as, like, this obnoxious trait. Because for me, it's just fun. It's fun to be orange and loud. Favorite personality is ENTP. It's probably not that big of a secret if you've read, like, any of my posts. I love them far too much. If I didn't love them so much, I probably would have an easier time getting one to come near me. But, can't stop loving them. They're just really enjoyable people to be around. Second favorite is ENTP. Sorry. Misspoke. ENFP is second favorite. But I won't keep going with that. Don't know where you can find clams. I'm assuming in some kind of market or food place or whatever. Like, also the ocean maybe, but I haven't seen the ocean, so really don't know. Not fascinated by wooden planks, surprisingly, since I'm fascinated by everything else. These questions are silly. If you put a pig in an airplane, does that mean that pigs can fly? No, it doesn't, because pigs would be being flown versus being the ones that are doing the flying. They can't fly. They're being transported on something else. Did you ever remember the 5th of November? I don't know what that is. It's not the Day of the Dead parade thing, is it? No. I'm gonna sound stupid if that's not it. So yeah, that's all the questions. I'm sorry it got to 35 again. I was trying to avoid that. It's already kind of dark out. But I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and that, I don't know, I felt like it was I wanted to add this to the community. Yeah, so that's it. I enjoyed making it. I always love talking about myself. I should learn maybe not to do that so much. But this is a good outlet for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside and warm up and, like, warm up, do some paintings. stay up all night probably so I can get that assignment done for tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys, bye.